Hey, hello there, everyone. Hello there, hello there. Hey, hello there, Pixel Punch. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a nice Tuesday. Yep, we're gonna be doing a lot of just reviewing videos, just reviewing a YouTube video, and then heading over to the training screen. That's gonna be what we're gonna be doing today, pretty much. Hello there, Malus. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a nice day. Maybe you're playing some Deadlock or, what was the other game we were talking about yesterday? Oh yeah, Warframe. You know what? That also reminded me. When was the last time I ever heard anything about Warframe? I think it must have been, like, years now. Because I thought, all the rage when it comes to Warframe was probably, like, around, what, 2018, 2019? I want to say around when, what is it? That Anthem, right? Anthem, the thing that BioWare released, the Schluter game that kind of flopped, and then that kind of boost signaled Warframe because everyone was like, you know what? Hey, why don't we play a game that's actually good, that has aesthetics like Anthem? You know? Been wanting to play for 2 days, but every time I sit down, I end up working on my overlay for my streams. I see. I mean, I think I have them finally done. That's good to hear. I mean, hey, better than me, that's for sure. Because I literally just have like a web camera, and that's it. I should probably work on my overlays too, but I've been kind of lazy with it. Lazy and also like, ugh. I don't know where to start, you know? I don't know where to start. But I think what would help is eventually when I get enough to get like a decent green screen, I can put it behind me. And then I can have some sort of, you know, gimmick thing where I'm behind a desk or something on the green screen, right? Around 2019 or so, I see. Frame has been chugging along for over 10 years at this point. I do remember... like a long time ago when I started seeing Warframe on like I think anime pirate websites of some kind, but they had the free, you know, like, hey, play this free game on the side for advertisements and stuff like that. And I want to say Warframe was one of them. It's all the way probably back in like what, 2013, 2014 maybe. Hey, with an idea and I have to follow through with it. I see. I mean, hey, maybe I'll check out your stream and see what that overlay looks like, so I can get some ideas. You know. I also want to like at least. I gotta work on a lot of stuff. I gotta work on a lot. Maybe I can just take a week off just so I can get all the little aesthetic things worked out for my streams. You know. Like better emotes, something that's more than just a webcam on a video game screen. What else? Better Twitch redeems, Twitch rewards of some kind than whatever I currently have, you know? So also, where are my displays? I keep on forgetting. It's kind of annoying sometimes. I keep forgetting that. Oh, seriously, where is it? Gauge settings? No. Display settings, there we go. It's definitely F2P, but they are relatively generous with the RMT. I see. I mean, you know, if they've been around for this long, then... You know, I'm sure they have it down to a science at this point. Get some emotes myself, then I will never stream. I mean, you know, like I think what I've done is when I was thinking about like streaming and everything, I was thinking, man, you know, maybe I should come up with all kinds of interesting rewards and having you know, all the sort of widgets and all that kind of stuff, but at a certain point, I just thought, you know what? I can do all that work or I could just start streaming. And maybe get that all that down like further down the line and all that kind of stuff. Haven't done that yet though, so that's the problem. I haven't finished the further down the line kind of stuff, which is kind of important, you know, if you think about it. So, but hopefully within, you know, I want to set a goal for myself. When I reach that 1 year mark of streaming, I'll actually like start fixing things up. I'll start fixing things up. Also, I think my camera is like a little bigger than it used to be. All right, there we go.
Danger.
A lot of stuff that does not matter. Oh yeah. I mean, you know, still though, right? You still want to have like a pleasant experience for your chatters, you know. Don't want to make it too bland or boring for them to look at. I think the worst it could be is literally if I guess there's no face cam but only gameplay, and it's like no audio as well. Like it's just someone silently playing the game. No, I find those like to be, I guess, the most uninteresting because it is just kind of gameplay. Like you're just watching literal gameplay and that's it. You know. Doing it for 8 years, but never really cared about it. I see. Man, that's a long ass time. I myself am wondering like how long I'm gonna be taking this. How many years will I think to myself that streaming will not be a thing for me? There's people who've been doing it since Justin TV was around. The thing that was before Twitch, which is crazy. That's like probably a couple of, that's like 20 years minimum, right? So I'm wondering if I can keep that up. If I can really look at myself and go, you know what? Maybe I can do this for another 20 decades, or not 20 decades, 2 decades. No talking at all? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, most of the time I never really caught, like, live streams with Justin TV. It was usually just, like, clips. So, you know, you would see on the corner, like, the Hypercam 2 little title thingy on there, like logo, watermark, whatever. And then you also see the Justin.tv logo watermark as well. A lot of Left 4 Dead stuff that I would usually be watching. Okay, so what did we learn? So we learned the jump stuff, the jump meaties. Then we also learned this meaty as well. And then we also learned this, which beats DPs. What else was there? Oh yeah, we just learned like simple stain combos after landing the throw. Used to watch MMA stuff? Oh, okay, dang. I guess just like MMA, like actual MMA fights, or was there like a fight night kind of thing? Kind of video game going on that you were watching? There we go. So I have to dash a little bit deep then? I'm not sure what the defining factor is. Maybe I just have to dash deeper after the 5K dash cancel. Finally found a video that explained Meaty and Oki in a way that I understood. I used to see people stream MMA pay-per-views on there before the regulation. Oh, really? Oh, wow. You know what? It must have been nice. At least if you're trying to watch like pay-per-view stuff back in the day, because for at least YouTube, right? The equivalent would be someone just rips an entire movie or anime on YouTube, right? Like that's where I watched a lot of Bleach and Naruto subs. Was I just typed up like episode whatever, and then the anime would show up, but it would be broken up into multiple parts. So it'd be like episode 368 of Naruto, part 1, and then part 2, and then maybe a part 3. So, and not only that, but it was, there was never really anyone that, like, archived all the episodes. So you would have to switch, you had to jump through a bunch of different channels if you wanted to get, like, you know, all the episodes and stuff like that. Eventually, though, you just find a website other than YouTube, because the website has everything on there. But now these days, though, pretty much everything is paywall. And/or there's like very, very like high degrees of red tape when it comes to those big pay-per-view events and stuff like that. To where you get those memes of someone just like, you know, having like a pair of sunglasses on, holding a controller, pretending to play a video game when it's actually just like, I don't know, Tyson versus Jake Paul. So I want to say maybe it's the slight micro dash. So hitting the 5K as soon as you can after you do a slight micro dash, and then you deep dash after the 5K dash cancel. I used for anime is not working as of last night. Oh yeah, I mean, I have noticed that a lot of the typical like websites now that has all the rips of anime, manga, whatever it is, like they're all just being like, you know, like slowly chipped away out, you know. Like it's gonna be very uncommon to have like a website that'll like stay up for, you know, years, so you can come back to and watch something. Those things usually die within the next 5 months, or they get revived into, you know, like a different website domain. Alright, my fingers are getting confused again. I've been... The dash macro strikes again. Dash macro strikes again. Yeah, so it's slight micro dash, and then as soon as possible hit the 5k at the tip, and then deep dash 2k into 236H. That is the answer. Then you get this one. You get this. Okay. It sucks because I was almost finished with Attack on Titan Season 3. Oh, I see, yeah. Have you... Has there been anything that you've been watching lately? Besides, I guess, Attack on Titan? Anything that's, like, currently being released right now? Because the last anime that I watched was... What was it? What was the last anime that I watched? Yeah, I guess it was Eminence and Shadow. That was pretty much it. And that was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I want to say. So it's been a long-ass time since I actually watched anything. Oh, what's the next thing? We want to remember... Oh yeah, that's right. There's the... want to do, if we land the 2k here, we can wall break with Calamity 1. Oh yeah, that's right. You know, we should also remember Calamity 1 requires meter. That's the problem. There we go. So yeah, that's the other thing that I remember. Then what else was there? We wanted to learn or keep on practicing that BRC situation there. So crouch. We have him on block. Yeah, all guard. Block switching disabled. Okay, so then we have him at plus 12 here. Oof. Here. Was it? Yeah, that's right. We have to do this. Oh Lord. God, this is not good for my fingers, man. I tell you. You're telling me we have to do such tight inputs to get a little bit of distance on our special moves? Instead of not, you know, sacrificing 3 bars of drive meter to just do it for us? What is this madness? I started watching anime again when I started playing fighting games a couple months ago. Tried the Granblue anime, but it was kind of annoying to me, so I stopped. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that the Granblue, I believe, started out as a gacha first.
Danger.
And then, you know, like Cygames started integrating other kind of genres into that franchise. And so I don't know how gacha game stories are like, but I'm assuming it's just the main story with I guess the other characters' side stories tacked onto it, with maybe some of the more popular gacha characters like sprinkled throughout. But I don't know, like I often feel as though gacha games are probably not where you want the stories to come from. You know, I I'm somebody who's like, if it comes from something that requires you to like throw money at in terms of like the gaming genre that it's in, or where the story probably doesn't matter too much, like fighting games, the anime version's probably not going to be all that great. I mean, that's what is it, the BlazBlue anime was like too, kind of incomprehensible. From what I understand, though, BlazBlue, the story itself, I'm not sure naturally if it was comprehensible. So. Okay, so kick, dust, kick, and then into oh god. No! No! Why must they do this all the time? I hate this. I hate that the PlayStation controller button like completely destroys the game signal or whatever it is. Alright. There we go. Come on. Alright, we're back. We're back. Are we back? We're back. Danger. What happened? Oh, yeah, you can't turn that button off? Maybe I can. Maybe I can. It's just, I don't know how. So I'll just refuse to just not press the button. That's probably my easiest solution that I've come up with, Pixel Punch, unfortunately. You think that after years of streaming I would be much more technologically capable, but the answer is no, I'm not. Okay, there we go. We had it. We had it there. So then I guess we would go into Arbiter Sign after 6H then? Too far. I'm a tech guy, support guy, I can help. Oh, okay, that's no problem. That's no problem. Gotcha. Then yeah, maybe if in the future if there is like some sort of I don't know, computer issue that I'm running into, I'll hit you up, Pixel Punch. Thank you. Thank you very much for the help. Or the offering of help as well. And maybe I could potentially help you in fighting games, though I'm not sure if I'm really the best source for that. Okay, so I'm getting at least the first portion of the inputs down. It's just the last portion that's going to be a difficult. So maybe I have to dash a little bit further in. You have helped a ton. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Well, hey, if you ever need more help, feel free to always ask, man. I'm always down. All right. Well, we kind of almost got there. Maybe I just need to throw out a fireball instead. Maybe that's what the answer is. Ah, no. So I guess it has to be Arbiter Sign then, right? Unless, what does the video do? Let's see. Oh, okay, they just go straight into it. Oh, that's also kind of a whoopsie daisies. My God, that's difficult. So they also add in a slight micro dash after the JK. Oh, that's not gonna be fun to do. Okay, and then, hey, hello there, Durax. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a nice day. There's gonna be a lot of boring stuff happening today. Not a lot of flashy stuff we're gonna be doing. Unfortunately, we're just gonna be hitting the books pretty much. But hey, hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. So, JK, JD, slide dash, JK, dash cancel, 236H, and then into 5K, 6H, into Crow. Actually, Danger. Can we do it without them? I guess this is to help us consistently land it at any range. Unfortunately. Difficult inputs are mandatory. Yeah. I mean, I could do the easy stuff, but it gets me nothing. It gets me nothing. So I should probably do the hard stuff. Yeah. Just have to get used to the inputs. That's too high. Ooh. I mean, not hitting that dash cancel fast enough. Ah, there we go. Ah, so close, so close. We just weren't able to get the fireball out fast enough. But that is the setup. That is the setup. Okay, so now I'm losing the ability to do the first thing. Oh, also, sorry about that. Did not notice, Malus. Thank you very much for the 60 stream streak. Thank you very much. Always appreciated. There we go. There we go. We finally landed it. Ugh. Alright. Let's try it again. Until we get it somewhat consistently. it's one of those situations where the more you keep doing it, the more your muscle memory just starts to fade away into nothingness. I think my brain stem is getting atrophied by trying to brute force my way into learning this. Because now, I'm not able to do the drift BRC at the beginning anymore. Okay, let's actually just, so, it's da-da, da-da-da, 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 so tap dash macro for one time, and then do dash macro plus the Roman cancels after. Need to separate and break things down mechanically rather than trying to, I don't know, interpret through muscle memory, I suppose. That's way too high, though. Need it to be lower. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I just need to do this. Maybe that's the problem. I've been doing like dash, like 9, then dash macro, then doing dash macro Roman cancel. Maybe I could just hold 9 and then just do all of that at once. Now things are looking up. Now things are looking up. There we go. Okay. Starting to have it down a bit. Starting to have it a little bit down a bit. But okay. Alright. That's something. We at least understand the input, which is better than nothing. Now let's actually move on to something different now. Okay. So then this is going to be the low. So we'll just learn. Actually, wait a minute. So the one that we were doing, that is basically an instantaneous high. So then the next thing we should be doing is high then low. Okay. Okay. So then we'll learn high and then we'll learn high low. That'll be the basis for at least this portion of BRC, and then we'll just move on to actual other setups and stuff like that. So then, help me during this stream. I realized that the difference between getting good at fighting games and wanting it is actually putting in the work. And you are doing this, I'm wasting time on overlays. Oh, I mean, like it's all in perspective of like what your goal is, Pixel Punch. So I mean, like working on overlays is still like, it's working towards a goal, I guess it kind of depends on like what your goal is, I suppose, whether it to be like have a better viewing experience for the people that want to watch you, or to get better at fighting games, which one is more important to you, right? But especially with somebody who is I guess like getting back into fighting games, or I guess taking them more seriously, like you're already making some pretty good progress, man. You're already making some pretty good progress. So like I would say is go at your own pace. Don't feel like you got to like force your way to try to get some progress when maybe it's much more beneficial to take it in, like progressively at your own pace, that kind of stuff. Because man, there have been times where I have like force fed myself. I remember when I was trying to get into Tekken 7, and I was force feeding myself like everything possible in regards to like how to play that game and just Tekken in general. And I think at the end of the day, I ended up not liking the game because I was just like, dog, I just cannot deal with this game anymore. I've I don't know, like I've overconsumed on knowledge when I should be focusing on having fun with the game, that kind of situation. So, but hey, hello there, Ronaldo. Yuck got jammed to Silver 2 and Alex Platt 2, small steps. Hey, sick. Hope you're, the most important part is how you're having fun with the characters, right? As long as you're having fun with the characters, that's good. There's something to work with. Regardless if you get stuck or if you continue to progress, right? There is at least motivation there. But yeah, hey man, congrats on the progress, man. Much more progress than what I'm doing right now, which is not a lot. Alright, but so immediate low. And then they do charge 236H into 5K. Do they do dash cancel 5K? Okay, no, they don't do dash cancel. They just do micro dash into 6H and then to 214P. Gotcha. All right, so let's do that. Then we'll have two BRC setups, which is double. Well, actually, you know what? That's not even double because we had 0 BRC setups with Testament before. So that's actually like, I don't know, whatever 2 over P squared or whatever the hell kind of math logistics you want to go there with going from 0 to 2. So, all right. So actually, wait a minute. We have to first set it up in that way. So we're going to have them stand. So they'll get hit by the 2K. And then we're also not going to have them do that, because that'll ruin the setup. Where is block? Block, block, block. I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing. That actually drives me crazy, not gonna lie. Can't figure out how appropriate combos and match. Always underwhelming punishment. The best I can do is command grab after a DI. I need to solve this. Yeah, the main issue, Reynaldo, with Alex is that the guy's combo structure is just very weird. There's just a lot of unique aspects about the character to where you need like specific punishes, or the combo structure is just completely out of the realm of like the typical character, right? Which is a good and a bad thing, right? Because at least it makes Alex different from everyone else, you know? Because most characters, you know, it'd be like, you know, drive rush into medium heavy, drive rush into medium heavy, right? Which is probably the most optimal. Or it could be like crouching heavy into heavy, you know, something like that, right? But yeah, you know, it probably gets boring and whatnot to everyone who has probably done the same thing with every other character. So in that regard, you know, it's nice that Alex is, you know, in a different realm of itself. But it also means that it requires you to be like pretty on point with the situation and how you're supposed to punish it. Because there might be sometimes where you might just have to go into like raw stance, like go into prowler stance to get your optimal punish. You know, like I think when I punish counter somebody with charged heavy kick, standing heavy kick, I need to immediately go into prowler stance and then dash up and go into his up tackle, his medium punch prowler. You know, so BRC, yeah, blue rum and cancel. Yep, BRC, RRC, YRC, PRC. Basically, it's just like the colors and rum and cancel. Infinitely more? Hey, thank you. Infinitely more. Gotcha. But hey, hello there, Newton's Claw. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a nice day. Maybe not maybe not fully charged. Maybe just slightly charged is what I'm supposed to be doing. For James, she's pretty unga bunga, and I got mad with Flying Dragons and 5M +3 on block. Oh yeah. Prowler stance is my pleasure. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, it's nice to have like a character that requires that kind of like, you know, different combo structure with Alex. But Jam is, I guess, in the opposite direction where, you know, it's kind of pretty simple to play them, I would say. The only thing, I guess, maybe is, you know, managing your buffs, right? Because they give you different... I mean, for the most part, it's probably just, like, more combo ability or more plus frames on block and stuff like that. But other than that, I would say, like, approaching with them is probably simple enough. I mean, you know, those flying dragon kicks... or rising kicks, whatever the name of that move is, man. Like, someone just has like 50 meter. Someone just the jam player just throws that out, and if you get hit, they just red RC into a combo. You know, so. So I need to let me just see. Do they full charge at this 236H? Boom. No, they slightly charge it. 5k dash cancel, or 5k dash, 5k. Gotcha. Could you show me an optimal anti-air combo? 6p combo? The AA combos I find are lame. I mean, I'm gonna be real, there really is no optimal, I guess, that I know of. I just, basically what I do is I just immediately go into, like... you know, Grave Reaper or Charge Grave Reaper, whatever it is, because from the perspective of like how typical like situations where your opponent's jumping at you and then trying to hit you, there's not really much that Testament can get off of in this situation, right? So maybe no, because there's not really a lot that you can really like combo from this. I mean, maybe if you have red RC, right? Maybe you can do something. But as far as like just a basic like anti-air, counter anti-air, there's not really a lot that you can get off of this. Just because 6P Gatlings into certain moves, and they don't Gatling into some of the long-ranging moves that Testament has. 6P into 214 maybe? Oh, okay. That works. Okay, that could work. That could work. Yeah, the only issue sometimes is that like depending on the angle, right, and also just like the nerf to 236H, that there's not really a lot of how would I say, like conversion can probably get because they fall so fast from this, right? So oftentimes what I just do for consistency really is just throw out like a charge Grave Reaper at them, and then I have like the Succubus out there so I can just immediately go into 214P. That is something to think about, right? Something to think about when it comes to at least the 214P. The thing that I guess what also scares me sometimes though is if they block it. Like if they block this, like this is what scares me sometimes. Because if they manage to block it, kind of a sitting duck here. So maybe it's just like a matter of me being able to react to the counter, you know, because there's like a few frames where where it visibly says like counter, so I can probably, you know, like cancel into this and hit confirm it. But if it's like something as far as like automatic, I think at least for someone like me who's not that great at this game, I'll probably just stick to 236S. Just so that I don't mess anything up. And also it's just like, you know, whether it be, you know, you land it without the counter, you land it on block or whatever, right? 236S will always at least do something to them and won't whiff for the most part, whereas with 214P it might have some unfortunate scenarios that might not be to my liking, you know? But hey, thank you very much for the ideas, Newton. I'll certainly try to incorporate them. Hey, hello there, Warfrog. It's Tom Hawk, Buff, Soul. Oh, hey, hello there, Tom Hawk. Hope you're doing good, or I guess Warfrog now. Hope you're having a nice day. Man, I mean, Danger. Are you still playing Leo, or are you full-time Soul again? Hey, hope you're enjoying 2.0, man. Quick Danger. Name chain, gotcha. So you have to hit confirm, but not a combo conversion in this system. You have like 30 hours. Forgive me. Oh, you don't have to worry about it, Reynaldo. It's more so you can probably like be optimal, right? You can probably combo with a lot of. You can probably combo a good chunk with, you know, Testament 6P if you landed anti-air, but it's more so that for me in this game, the risk reward is like, if I mess up, then I could potentially get super punished for it. And this game is just so much more, I mean, in a sense, right? It's a little bit more unforgiving if you mess up, because then your opponent has an opportunity to get in on you, and then it kind of just snowballs into a disaster. So the reason why I always go into 6P into 236S is just because, like, regardless of the situation, it will at least do something that will be in my favor, no matter how little that in favor it is. Danger. Whereas if I try to go for something optimal, because I'm probably not, like, as honed in, there is a possibility where I will get a good reward, Danger. But also I might absolutely get destroyed, you know, depending on how the situation plays out. So game plan, yeah, definitely need to practice reacting to counter hit, either that or try to find an option select. Yeah, said I'd set randomly counter hit and do block. Gotcha. But hey, no problem. Thank you very much again, Newton. Always appreciate you giving me some tips. Been grinding Leo heavily lately. Still not the best. Ways to get into stance and what to do in stance. Still figuring that out. I see. I mean, have you been practicing with the new jump stuff that Leo has? Because I haven't faced a Leo player yet, but I feel like that stuff is gonna get me for sure, man. That stuff is gonna kill me. Didn't land. Okay, so I need to charge a little bit more. I need to charge it a little bit more. Ah, okay, so that's what it is. So just a slight... That's the magic. Just probably hold it for, like, I don't know, maybe two fifths of a second, maybe. I don't know if that's a very good metric, but you know, it's a quick jump and can be fast cross up. I see. Are you at least? Do you think you're having more fun with Leo, or you're probably having more fun with Soul? Okay, so then dash cancel. Oh no, wait, it's not dash cancel. It's just dash, slight dash. This, nope. This, into that. Alright. No, not dash cancel. Okay, now I have to unlearn the other setup, because that was me dash canceling a lot. I gotta stop learning. No. Let's not try to shortcut our way. We gotta actually learn it. Gotta stop trying to dash cancel. It's 5K, slight dash, 5K again. Having more fun with Leo, of course. I still love Soul. I see. Have you just been grinding 2.0, or have you still been playing some Street Fighter with the Akuma, or maybe with a different character? There we go. I see. Ooh. There we go. That's what it is. Oh, we got it. We got it. So, we know the overhead setup first. Then we got the overhead into low setup. I think that should be okay enough. We'll eventually learn overhead into another overhead after BRC. But for now, I think we at least have the bones. We at least have the bones to understand, okay, this is how the inputs work if you want to do BRC overhead setups. And we'll just be able to apply more of them once we figure out other kinds of tools first. Booyah! This is actually easier than the other one. There is no dash canceling in that one. Booyah. One more time for the road. So this one I'm able to land more consistent. Okay. So we have one set up. Then let's just remember to do the other one. Okay. Not bad. Not that bad. You know, the BRC stuff I thought would be a little bit more intimidating, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not as hard as I would have thought. Now, if you ask me to do fast BRC, then that's going to be a different issue. But for now, at least with the regular BRC stuff, not a bad time. Not a bad time. I just need to get down to jump timing on this. I have some experience in fighting games, thank you. I'm just new to Guilty Gear. Slowly, I'll try to learn all the nuances of the system. For now, it's just some funny mashing online. Oh yeah, no problem, Raynon. I mean, you know, again, like, whatever, you know, ways that you enjoy when playing fighting games is probably the best course of action. Once you know, if you're having fun just like mashing buttons, then, you know, yeah, go ahead. Mash some buttons, dog. You know, play online and all that, right? But then, I don't know, maybe if you're, like, losing or there's a certain character you want to counterplay, then you can hit the training so that then you can have fun again, you know? That's certainly one way to think about it. So that, you know, you're not constantly doing this sort of, like, I need to learn as much as I can and then apply it and then, you know, draining the fun out of the whole point of games like these. you know? That's what I was kind of like with trading card games. I was like, man, I'm taking all the fun away from a trading card game by trying to ultra sweat when I should be, you know, like playing fun decks instead of the boring meta stuff that's going on, you know? Hey, yeah, no problem, man. I mean, anytime you want, I'm down to review your gameplay, whether it be on Street Fighter or in Guilty Gear, man. It's not the correct way. It was way too high, but yeah, still, we got it. Hey, we got it twice in a row. Sick. All right. No more BRC stuff. Let's actually learn other things than BRC stuff. Oh, that's nice. It's a safe jump as well. That's kind of sick. You know, one thing that's always underrated, is like how good safe jump setups are when you're at lower ranks, because the immediate response for most people in certain situations is to always just like mass reversal. And, you know, sometimes they just don't know certain safe jump setups, man. That's like one of the first things that I did whenever I learned a new character in Street Fighter. I was like, just tell me what a safe jump setup is so I could just spam that shit and make the opponent, you know, like, reversal on wake up. Okay, what is this? If you're a fan of the old 5K ID pressure sequence, okay, so this is for me. You can recreate it with BRC. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. The good old days. But now requires meter and execution. It auto confirms, learn safe jumps off 2D and throw. And yep, yeah, you're ready to play. Yep. I mean, I remember when I used to do safe jump setups with Testament. Remember that? And now I'm at least able to get something better, which is just the fireball after throw now. But then in the days when you just had safe, throw into safe jump with Testament, back in what, like platinum, gold rank maybe. Okay, this one we can save for later. So let's actually learn some stuff here. Other stuff besides the BRC. Conversion ability from their kick normals have greatly weakened, so here's what I think you should go for currently. 2K2D, 236H. Okay, so yeah, what we've been doing before. Nice. Approach your opponent instead of doing ID. Instead, doing ID also works, but don't expect to get a safe jump. Okay. The diver is still flying higher than the previous version, so use this combo for 2K instead. So 2K dash up close slash 214p 5K dash cancel close slash delay 2S 5S into 214p. Okay, let's try that combo. Okay, so it was Okay, so 2K, dash up 6, close slash. Then 214, dash up close slash. Right? Or was it 5K? Okay, no, it's 5K dash cancel close slash delays 2S28 or 5H. Okay.
Danger.
Do they do a slight micro dash in there as well? No, they do not. Okay. Oof. How do they land that? Last portion. Oh, they don't, okay, that's why. That's why. They don't restain again. They just go straight into, delay 2S 5H. Not that. There we go. There we go. Could have been more cleaner. There we go. Okay, we got that down. Oh, ads. All right, let's we'll wait for ads then. Ooh. Ooh, thank you, Newton. Thank you. I mean, you know, the nice thing about and here's the thing, right? You got to appreciate that. I mean, maybe it's just certain characters in Guilty Gear, right? But I feel as though that there is a genuine, like, diehards for almost every character in Guilty Gear, to the point where no matter what, there will always be like a like new patch version. Here's the guide, and here's like some things you can do with the character, right? Like, I was trying to look up some like Rashid stuff for season 3.5 after the patch that came out last month, maybe, or maybe beginning of April. No, it was probably beginning of April. It was probably like late March. But I wasn't really to find much for the most part. I had to like go and look up Japanese channels specifically dedicated to Rashid. But, you know, just like perusing around YouTube and just typing in like, hey, new Rashid tech for 3.5. And there's nothing really there. And it's the same thing with some of the other characters too, right? It kind of just depends on, you know, who is dedicated enough to show some new stuff for the patch for Street Fighter. But at least with Guilty Gear, I'm at least able to find somebody somewhere who is willing to like immediately go like, bam, Here's the new stuff. Here's the new stuff, and Sky Cherry is doing the Lord's work right now. They're doing the Lord's work with this stuff. But hey, welcome back from ads, everyone. Apologies for that. My Discord, I wouldn't mind replay reviewing some with you. I have a fair bit of Strive experience, and I'd be happy to help out. Hey, sick. Thank you very much again, Newton, for helping other people out. Always appreciate it. Gotta stop doing that. Okay, so that's one. What is another? So I guess so far, right, in review, 2K2D, 236S, into 214P, or we can do 214K to get a Meteon wake up. New 2K conversion off of one stain. So far. So that's what we learned. What else can we learn? So do this come to wall stick with Unholy Diver. So what is that? 2K, close slash, 214P, 5K, dash cancel, 6, or close slash, 5K, 214P, into Calamity 1. I wonder, is it worth it? I guess so. Because of the hard knockdown, right? And then we can run up and do tap dust or something. Or throw. I guess it's also worth doing this. I'm missing something there. What am I missing? Close slash 5K, 214, wall slump. So am I just, not doing it fast enough? Maybe. Yes, okay, so then the 214P needs to be pretty, like, right at the wall. So I think I was doing it like maybe a little bit of a distance away from the wall. Ah, there you go. Calamity 1. Also, I think I need to be a little bit faster. Maybe a little bit faster. Maybe closer on the 2K. I have to land 2K closer. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to land the 2K closer. Alright, 6-6, we learned that. K2D, Red RC, 2H, 214P, 5K dash cancel, close slash, 6H, 214P. Interesting. That's off of 2K2D? Ah, that's fast roaming canceled. Okay. Okay, that we're not gonna try. We're not gonna try to do dash cancel stuff just yet. That's a little too much for me. That's fine. Is there any... Is this just more... Wow, that's a lot. These combos starting with slash buns arguably improved this version because the faster start fun only diver. Okay. Like this previous version. Oh, okay. Ooh, alright, alright. That's a little spicy. What do they do? Oh, delay 5K. Close slash 2H 214P. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, so I have to land the 5K very late. Very late. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got another one. We got a new combo from Close Slash. Now we no longer are gonna do 236H anymore. We're gonna be doing Restain loops, which is much more effective for a character like Testament. Dash cancel with Close Slash. It creates 1 frame gap between 5k. So they block it, we dash cancel. Creates a 1 frame gap between it. So, okay, so they have to be frame perfect in that gap. If they don't, then they get counter hit off of our 5k. Sick. Okay, okay. Stay in combos with Grave Reaper is preferred given Testament lacks of close range pressure. Okay. On screen, you may want to use this combo instead. Close Slash, 2S, 2H, 214P, 2S, 6H, 214P. Okay. At least gives us something for us to have as well if we want to keep our space against the opponent. Ugh. The 1 frame gap traps them basically. Like if they're mashing, you'll probably catch them with a counter hit. If I understand right. Yeah, I mean, they basically have to be, like, frame perfect if they want to interrupt you there. Which, you know, at least online probably is not going to happen, Newton, so, you know. Hey, hello there, Genmu. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a nice day. Yeah, we're just, I mean, I guess, you know, I guess the 214P changes may be a blessing in disguise, because, hey... gets this, right? We get, I mean, I wasn't, you could probably get Restain loops, from the previous version, but I mean, you know, like, before I was just doing this, and then, you know, going into that, but now, I can do this. An hour and a half, I see. I'm doing alright, to be honest. Gotcha. Hey, hello there, Super Serial God. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a nice day. Are you winning? Maybe. We're at least learning. You're at least doing more things with Testament now than before, so... Hey, hello there, Taxicabao. Taxicab, wow. Okay, there you go. Wow, I was having a stroke there trying to decipher the name. But yeah, hey, hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a nice day. We are always on similar streams, huh? I see. I mean, hey, I think without a doubt, everyone watches Genmu. Everyone watches Genmu, and they enjoy Genmu streams. They get like the best of every world, right? They get a good Guilty Gear player, Testament, and Cats. You know, the trifecta. What else do you need in a stream? Right? You in this stream, I only fulfill one of the quotas, which is Testament. The other two I don't have. To be honest, I think Cats are more realistic for me to get than being good at this game, unfortunately. But you know, you'd be shocked how many people have a stroke from my name. I see. Well, hey man, I at least was able to decipher it without having an aneurysm. So, are you gonna try Dragon Ball FighterZ tomorrow? Probably not. Maybe I will at a different point in time, but you know, it's another Goku, and to be honest, right, there's not really a lot there for me to go back to. I'm probably just gonna be doing the same thing, right, which is just mashing buttons. I'm not gonna be in the type of mindset to like, okay, let me go ahead and lab this Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, or 4 Goku or whatever. Like, I'm just gonna be mashing buttons, you know, which is, I could probably be spending more better things to do than that, but I'll at least check them out eventually one day, Serial God. But are you gonna play the new Goku character, Serial God? How many Gokus do you really need? I mean, with that game, a lot. Apparently. Because technically speaking, right, we probably have, like... There's Super Saiyan Goku. There's regular Goku. There's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. Let's not count the fusions. We'll just count fusions as, like, a different character. So we have Kid Goku. We then have Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's 5 Gokus. I feel like there should be more Gokus. Oh yeah, there's Ultra Instinct Goku. That's 6. Is there any more Gokus after that? I don't think so. No, I think those are at least... There's at least 6 Gokus where it's just Goku. And then, if you want to count, like, variations or, like, the fusions, then you have, you have Gogeta, Vegito, you have... Danger. Actually, I have no idea what else is there. But, I would say is that a good chunk of the cast, at least a good, like, maybe 10% of the cast is Goku. I am an EU player if you want to add. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're all the way... Yeah, because right now it's like, what? Like 3 a.m. now? Like 4 a.m. for you right now, Reynaldo? Don't know, probably. I'm also excited for Ingrid tomorrow. Oh, wait, are they showing gameplay of Ingrid tomorrow? Huh. I mean, I was thinking more so of, like, when they showed the headdress, the more and more I was looking at it, the more I thought to myself, wow, this character looks more like a Katamari character than they do than anything else. I don't like the headdress, unfortunately. I think I prefer Ingrid's. At least the classic costume should still be there, Super Surrogod. But I ain't liking the current one, just because they look like a Katamari character. Danger. So there's Goku UI, SS1 Goku, Blue, Base, UI, GT. There's 5 plus Fusion Gokus, SS4 is new, 6 Gokus in total. Okay. Gotcha. Can always use Outfit 2. Yep, that's probably what we're going to be doing, realistically speaking. Okay, so there's that. And then there is... Oh, yeah, the... Oops. Oh, God. Too high. There we go. Yep. Okay, so we got 2 setups. We got the one where if we want to get the restain loop and then get like a meaty close slash and all that, or if we want to keep them away, have stain still procced on them. That's good. We'll do some of that spicy stuff later. We can do some of the spicy stuff later. Okay, is this more close slash setups? Yeah, okay. So we'll skip some of these just because for now, like, the goal is to get some bits and pieces for every situation and then practice those and then build upon those after the fact once we get more of a handle on Testament as a whole, Don't want to overload us too early in the game. If you don't like Unholy Diver combos, you can create a left-right with S Grave Reaper. Don't charge to stay in front and partial charge to side swap. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so this one is going to be important. So then this one is Far Slash, 2S, 2H, 236S, 214P. BNB from Stain Far Splash. It's very consistent and will work at all ranges. Okay, let's test that out. Let's test that out. At all ranges. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, speaking of, maybe it's not even worth my time. Wall breaks here, which is nice. But like, what can I get off of here? Okay, we can get a 2H here. Can we get anything? The ranges are a little bit wonky. Don't always connect. But would I really be throwing out Far Slash from this range? What's the farthest range I could hit this reliably? Okay, so not there. Not even there. Would I realistically throw Far Slash from this range? Well, I am a bad Testament player, so the answer would be yes. But if I want to get better, would I realistically throw Far Slash at this range? Okay, I was about to drop the phone on my face. Time to leave, sadly. Have a good session and fun. Oh yeah, no problem, Reynaldo. Thank you very much for coming by. Always appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your night. And a good, adventure and or journey into Alex and Jam, man. But yeah, hope you have a good rest of your night, man. Okay, so not full charge. Partial charge. Then we can run up 5k. If we can get it consistently. Can we get something better than... Can we only do run up 5k? Maybe we can do... Run up 2S? We can do run up 2S. So if we can do run up 2S, then maybe we can do run up 2S and a 6H? And then what? That doesn't really get us anything though. Gets us at least a charged fireball. Can we? No, we can't. Can't even get into 6H because that's not how Gatlings work. Okay. I guess maybe into another 2H? Oh, you know what? No, that might work. That might work. Not that. Okay. So that... If we do this... bit faster. Aha! Okay. Wow. Yeah, what are the good uses for Counter Blitz then? What would be a good use for Counter Blitz with Testament? Because I know Lesson Man said to just create space if you're in the corner, right? Full screen away. Ah, you know what? Yeah, and then maybe some of this happens, right? You really can do that, but then again, though. Would this be better? Maybe not. To be determined. To be determined. But okay, then. Okay, so what were we trying to do before we got distracted there? It was the charged fireballs. That's what it was. The charged fireball stuff. So, what was the starter that caused the situation? So, oh wait, no, it was not that. It was far slash stain stuff. Okay. So this is gonna be our new bread and butter every time. So it's gonna be this. That's not it. There we go. Maybe at tip range is kind of wishful thinking here. So probably like around this range then. Still good enough, so yeah, like at the absolute tip is probably a no-go. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. If you're closer, you can end with Unholy Diver instead. Okay. This works for max range. Oh, we can perform safe jumps from this too. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. And it's easy enough because both of them branch from the same thing. So then, if we do this, after recovery, Volcanic Viper, so then we do this. What would be the, I guess, would it still be the charged 236H then? Situation? Yeah, I guess so. We can just do that. We can just do that. Actually, now we just need to make sure that this actually is a safe jump performed correctly. That is not a safe jump. That is also not how you perform a safe jump. There we go. That looks like to be correct. So then, if we do this... Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, that is not correct. How do they do it? Just want to make sure. Boom, boom. Okay, so it's immediate. So they don't charge it at all. They do not charge it at all. And that makes me curious as to whether or not that lands. Okay, it does. It does. I need to finish that video. Oh yeah, dude, Sky Cherry is such a goated person. Dog. They be doing the Lord's work when it comes to Testament, man. Just a lot of good material going on in that video. Do it later tonight? Oh yeah. I mean, you know, I also have a trouble of just like finishing a like, I don't know, tech video of some kind most of the time because I get distracted by trying to, one, do it, but two, also, like, you know, what else can I do from this, right? And it kind of, you know, goes all over the place, so yeah, I also sometimes have that trouble. Yeah, I watched, you were playing, Nago, right? I saw you playing Nago, I think on the weekend stream. How's, Nago going for you? You enjoying the character? Or, are you just, you know, like, still working off of what, Spud is, telling you in, like, you know, hey, you know, train other, or what is it, work with some limitations because, what is it, Nago doesn't have, like, a jump, or not a jump, but, he doesn't have, like a run. He has to manually do special dashes, you know? Never focus entirely. Got into plat. Hey, sick. Danger. See, we're making progress. I would never have the patience to play Nago, because I think managing the blood gauge would sound miserable to do. It just sounds like a miserable experience. He has a bad jump, no air dash, and no run, so makes me slow down. Oh yeah. I mean, like, for me, it's just the fact that, like, he has a resource system that, like, you have to manage, and I'm just not good at managing it. I'm so terrible at managing resources. You should see me play Street Fighter, Genmu. I always burn myself out in situations where it's not even advantageous to do. Less backstash into and more intention when it comes to defense. Oh yeah, because I mean, like what? Nago probably doesn't really have good buttons to like panic like mash, right? Like they probably don't have, you know, like a good 5K like Testament has to like space out their opponent or catch them out. Like I've seen their buttons and it seems like they have like good long range buttons, but once like your opponent is like at this range, there doesn't really seem to be a lot that Nago can do to like threaten them, to like keep them away. He has to find a way to like back off to like this distance, you know? when I'm test. I feel like I'm always moving a lot and doing too much and always trying to jump out from the corner. Yeah. And you can panic mash 2K anymore because it's not low profile for test anyway. I see. Yeah, I mean, I was never using the low profile aspect of Testament just because, like, I just was never good at being mindful at dodging projectiles or, you know, like, just like going under people's mids, you know, in neutral. But, I guess now I don't have to worry about it anymore, so... But yeah, you know, maybe I should also do something like that, like what you're doing with Nago, right? Because what is it? It's Testament and Ramlethal, and both of them are pretty much like kind of the same in terms of Danger. Well, I guess not really the same anymore. But you know, like they don't. Both of them don't really have like different limitations per se as far as defense goes. Because Ramlethal also has, like, a pretty decent 5k, I would say. And, like, you know, their far slashes are their far slashes. Maybe the 2Hs are kind of a questionable thing, because I don't really use 2H at all with Ramlethal. But, you know, again, like, the limitations aren't really that different to where I probably am not learning different things on defense, so maybe I should work with, you know, a character that is like a big body that can't like instant backdash away from their problems, right? Or, you know, like threaten the fireball, or have like a long range like far slash that, you know, does all the work for them, you know. Johnny for a far slash, etc. Yeah, Nago far slash, Kai Fireball, Baiken gun super. Oh wait, you could low profile Baiken's gun super? Man, if only I learned that from all the times I got murdered by HK Abadi in Melis's Baiken. If only. Yeah, Rhyme 5P and JP is good, methinks. Yeah, I see. But yeah, you know, learning like I guess it's weird relearning another character again, because it feels like I'm learning Testament again when I first started maining Testament, because they are so different now. Because Ramlethal, there's not really anything different from what they usually do now. It's still kind of the same. It's just less obnoxious and broken. There is no more far slash and Adaro into instant wall break. It's now like Danger. Far slash and Adaro, and then you can at least still push him into the corner. But you don't get a wall break. But you still get the corner, and you can still just do the usual, like, you know, S sword, mix up, H sword, mix up. If you get hit, I wall break, and then everything gets reset again. So I can uses it grounded no more now, though. I see. Slowly adjust. Initial thoughts. Oh man, season 2, but with buffs they were given. Danger. Yeah. You know, I think maybe eventually one day, somebody will find like a practical use case of getting this on the opponent like consistently enough throughout the game, because I think that because like the combo ability, or like what new opportunities you get from the double stain, is not really what I care about. It's the consistency of being able to land the double stain is what I care about. And I suppose maybe they'll change it in the future. But maybe it might be a little too I don't know, like unhealthy if they did this change, right? Test feels more bare bones now, but I'll be something to adjust and build upon. Oh yeah. You know, they do feel I guess, a little bit less saucy, because of the fact that they don't get a lot more conversions off of the basic stuff that they were able to. They have like, I guess in a way they have more ability to like restain, you know, from their new routes. But like, you know, it's in the sense of like, or it's in the service of like you get more, I guess, like restain routes, but you have to continuously hit your opponent like 3 to 4 more times, it feels like, or maybe just an extra hit or two. So they have to guess, so your opponent can guess wrong like an extra time or 2 more times before they die, right? You feel nothing from Double Stain. It wasn't needed, to be honest. So I'm flabbergasted Axel got Guard Crush. Oh yeah, it ain't that funny. Axel got I guess one of the more unique rare things in this game, which is a low Guard Crush. Should have gave Test 2 Stain 2 Gold Lewis chip damage and Guard Crush. Yeah. I mean, I guess it would like, I guess, give more reward for landing the Double Stain. But I think still at the end of the day for me, it's just like Double Stain is still like too unstable for me to get consistently to where I need to care about it. And like the biggest thing or biggest annoyance with Double Stain is that you're in this basic situation, right? But the bird is still in recovery once you get the second Grave Reaper out there. So then you're in this like in this weird like half second where your opponent can do something. And because of that, it kind of makes me go like, well, if they're gonna run at me and like try to kill me, then I have no choice but to respond with a button of my own, which means I will inevitably have to proc Stain in some way or fashion. So the work that you're trying to get with the Double Stain will just in practice be undone due to how you have to interact with your opponent. The only way I guess you could land it reliably is if your opponent is thoroughly convinced in not doing anything and just holding down back, which at higher levels is probably not going to be a thing because, I think people probably know when it comes to Guilty Gear, this is probably the worst thing you can do because you're gaining nothing from this. Like people are at least like doing some sort of movement at the minimum, right? This is just downright throwing the game. If in my opinion, so it's gimmicky. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. There's the weird pause. I haven't really been able to get to Stain. I'm normally play so far. Yeah. So and I think the Double Stain stuff, the conversion off of that is easy enough to where like, I have all the time in the world to get whatever off of it. So for now, it's probably just my best interest to just go ahead and learn all these like different like one Stain conversions for the most part. So get a combo to wall stick with Crow and then Nostrova for post wall break Double Stain. But from what I was told, the Nostrova wall break is meter penalty too, so likely not worth it. Yeah, because what it seems like, and which is I have not seen since I guess till now, but it seems like that some people would probably just prefer to break wall with Calamity 1. Which, I mean, I could be wrong on that, right? Let me see. What was the... Oh, yeah, it was like... something like this, right? So because what is it? You get 142 damage versus. I mean, I guess it is kind of nice that the Nostrova. Oh, it doesn't even combo anyway. So yeah, I guess so. But you know, I guess it is kind of nice that the Nostrova is a lot faster. So now combos like this, or no. What was it? Oh yeah, it was conversions off of the 2K6S. That was what it was, or 2K or 5K into 6H is more consistent now. So I guess it would be like a situation like this, but most you go in and hit someone blocking double stain. It's not scary. It's faster now. So cool. Yeah. I will probably find ways to use it mid-screen rather than wall break, not gonna lie. Yeah, you know, maybe it's just better to just use it to you know, to like, I don't know, get, and then just do some sort of mix-up on Wake Up or something like that, you know? But yeah, I mean, at least, you know, from what I'm seeing, we now can wall break with Calamity 1. Or at least people are now trying to wall break with Calamity 1, so. But the meter cost? Yeah, the meter cost is unfortunate. Especially for just the one stain usage, so. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some work, but, you know. That's why I play Testament. It's so that we can work. Well, it's, I guess maybe for some people. I picked Testament because they had a fireball and a long range button. I wasn't too keen on the work part, but you know, it's Testament, man. You got to be working. Got to be working. Danger. Hey, hello there, Cole Boyd. Hope you're doing good. I'm sure you heard the news about the Happy Chaos stuff. Danger. Like the Happy Chaos Infinite. Or, I mean, Super Serial Guy was talking about the gameplay trailer for Ingrid tomorrow. So, Testament Gap for real? Oh, yeah. Testament Gap, baby. Testament Gap. But if it's not that, then what's the news that I'm missing out on? Do you care to enlighten me? Nope, that's not enough charge. That was way too soon. There are certain leaks, but I will not say. But Ingrid trailer is in tomorrow, indeed. Okay, sick. Well, hey, here's hoping. The gameplay is just not JP, but with a Lily hurt box. Here's hoping it's not just basically JP with a smaller hurt box. I for sure am not gonna be interested in like maining Ingrid, but we'll see. We'll see how the gameplay trailer will be. You know, maybe I might be convinced later on. But how you been doing, man? Have you been enjoying some more jam lately? Nope, don't dash cancel there. go. Someone said she might be like Jacko. I don't know how they would get that idea, because both of them play like completely differently. I think the only way that I could think of is maybe they're saying they play like Jacko because both of their approach is the same, which is, I guess, 2D. Danger. But I don't know. I don't know if Jam's approach is usually like 2D or 2H. You know, I don't know if they have like a low that moves them forward and high crushes mids. I guess maybe the resource, they have like a resource system going on, but even then, Jacko's is much more intricate than Jam's, because Jam's, it's just like, you know, you have the buff or not. You're not really managing anything, so. Really enjoying 2.0 and Jam. I'm having, about to hit Plat 2. Oh, okay. Went on a win streak, but felt like my meter went nowhere. I see. Yeah, I mean, you do get the win streak bonus up until Platinum. Danger. And then, after that, you basically just have to grind it out, you know, on the regular. So that's going to be a pretty long process, but hey, man, I'm hoping you the best of luck, man. Hoping you the best of luck. And really, like, it's just like once you get like character specific counterplay down, and you just have a general like confidence in how to navigate and play, you know, Guilty Gear as far as like just neutral goes, then you should be fine. You should be fine. Not like anything intricate, but just like as long as you're not feeling like, you know, you're awkwardly trying to figure out what to do next, you know. So I think that she might be like Jacko because of the Monoid she had. Mono ID she had. Not sure what Monoid or Mono ID might be. Danger. Maybe, is that like a move or something? Or potentially like a movement option, maybe? Not high enough. Not high enough either. Thank you, I appreciate it. I feel a lot more confident with my Jam mix-ups. I think it's just better defensive habits I need to develop. As a little alien she had in that teaser. Little alien she had. You know, maybe I might be missing something, because I never noticed an alien thing, but maybe because it's me not really paying attention to like the little details of characters. I'm literally just like, you know, show me the moves, and that's about it, you know. So pronounced Monoid, I think. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, I mean, you know, even from like historically, you know, looking at the character, right, or how the character plays, like both characters don't really seem like they would play anywhere near close to each other. I mean, maybe they might be the same in terms of like their pressure sequence, or at least like their pressure game, because both of them are like, you know, they're meant to be up close, and well, in at least this Strive version, maybe different in Exert for Jacko, but at least in Strive, you know, Jacko throws minions, does like some nonsense block string, and then you basically just have to get a 50-50 guess as to whether or not they're going to recall their minions, or they're going to end in their kick special. You know, once you pay attention to their minion meter and all that, so But yeah, maybe in that sense. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know. Back, she's definitely going to be like her alpha phase. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Well, I mean, hey, here's hoping that we see some interesting things from Ingrid. Oh god, you know that's kind of interesting enough. I think. Is this the fastest that we've seen like a turnout for like character gameplay trailer? I want to say, cause maybe not, maybe I'm bugging. Alex gameplay trailer. Okay, never mind. Oh no, actually, what, January, and then we got gameplay trailer sometime in February. Or no, Alex released in March. So then, you know what? I don't know. But I feel as though that the transition from like here's the new DLC character that dropped, and then like the date from which the new character drops, and then the gameplay trailer for the upcoming character, I feel as though that the time distance is a lot shorter. With this one compared to others, but I could be bugging. Maybe my sense of time with Capcom DLC has added. Okay, so then let's do the crouching option again. So we'll do that. And then I think we'll call that a stream. We'll just practice the dash cancel stuff from here. And then tomorrow, let's see, they're releasing the trailer tomorrow so people can try her out at Evo Japan. Okay, okay. I see. That makes sense. Whoopsies. Let's see, I'm just making sure. Nope, they have not responded. So then, yeah. Then tomorrow, we will be trying to grind Testament in ranked then. Yeah, shorter than last year. Elena came out early June, late spring. I see, gotcha. Are you gonna be trying to grind and main, or I guess play significantly with Ingrid, or are you just gonna try to get them to masters and that's pretty much it? It's funny how player skill varies to some degree with the power of the character they play. So you become complacent with a strong character and stop growing, but weaker characters tend to end with better players since they need to be better to win. Oh yeah, I mean, I think I'd probably be in a better place if I wasn't relying on like a crouching medium kick drive rush character in Street Fighter 6 mainless. Like, I think, and not only that, but with Rashid 2 with level 2, which is also like a double whammy of like, I could probably play a lot better if I didn't need to rely on like not like a one broken super and one like very like top end like good trait to have as a Street Fighter character, you know? Get her to Masters and see how I feel from there. I'm excited to see how she turns out. Oh, okay. Sick. I mean, hey, you know, I'm sure I'm sure Ingrid will be at least maybe fun. Emphasis on the maybe. Because if they do turn out to be JP 2.0, then, fun will be at least subjective in that aspect. So. I mean, with you, Maelus, would you say that you are a better Guilty Gear player because you were playing a character like Zato, because they require a good amount of skill and, I guess they're generally weaker now. I don't know, they might have been, I guess, a lot better in the beginning of Guilty Gear's lifespan, but now got much worse later on. I want to see Menat in Street Fighter 6. Oh, I see. I mean, Menat would be cool, right? I think it would be nice to have a different way to interact with projectiles in this game besides just, either having a special movement option that either goes over or under them, or with your own fireball, or with parry. It would be a nice thing to have a different way to interact with fireballs. GP 2.0 would be a crime? Yeah, it would be a crime. But doesn't she also have like psycho powers or something like that? Or maybe that's Athena. Maybe that's Athena, I'm confusing the two. But I feel as though that she has like the same kind of power that derives from like JP maybe. I think I had to improve once Season 3 arrived. They were good from the first major balance patch in October 2020 until Season 3 released? I see. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, hey, I guess it's nice that, it is definitely easier, I will say. It is definitely a lot easier playing Ramlethal than it is Testament, just because I can definitely play a lot more sloppy with Ramlethal, just far slash into sword, and hope that I know my conversions off of the sword explosion, Mid-tier-ish since about the ranked patch a year or so ago. I see. Gotcha. Starting to understand the BRC stuff again. So I guess I do have to double tap the dash macro. So you tried to do the TKBRC stuff? Yeah, it was basically the input that it said to do was 9 into dash macro into dash BRC. Because what I'm trying to do is try to basically after I land the charge 236H, I'm trying to hold 9. And then I'm supposed to do drift BRC, so that I'm like, I guess, I'm basically at like waist height in the air, so I can land like a JK. So like at this height, but I'm drift BRC. Yeah, like around there. Like around there. So I'm trying to do that more consistently. It's like also difficult too because I have to do micro dash 5K into dash cancel 236H as well. So that's a lot of nimbleness that I need on my fingers there. Really bad players by doing overhead after, and good players by doing low after. Oh yeah. I do at least have the setup where I have the from the overhead JK either you know, I land the first JK or I go into the low JK or low 2K, right? So the low 2K one is a lot easier because there is no like dash cancel nonsense or micro dash stuff we have to do, technically speaking. This one though, this one's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do. So we can do that. Does this mean I'll be a better player? I'm catching up. I mean, I think you're already a better player, Genmu. I think you know, you'll be a godlike player. Is what you're saying? You'll be a godlike player. Danger. I don't know how you do it, Genmu. How are you able to consistently just do dash cancel 236H, man? How are you able to do this? I feel like I'm just mashing and praying that I get the 2-frame window in. You know, maybe it would help if my pinky and my like thumb weren't like outstretched. They're like doing this. My hand is doing this because the dash macro is here and the H button's over here. So I stretchy your pinky. Dang. So I guess you know what? I guess it's just the Testament difference. We're Testament players are just built different, where they have to contort their hand and basically like I don't know, like get us closer to carpal tunnel syndrome, or I don't know, what's the other disease for the hands? Arthritis. Just like destroy our hand with arthritis. I sim to dash, cancel 5K, close slash Reaper. I see. So it's an addiction. That's how you're able to get it consistently, because you're addicted to it, which is a good thing, right? Being addicted to doing good things in a fighting game, getting your execution down, you know. Like I'm also kind of like that with the Ed Dream combo. Even though I don't really play Ed, I do love to just do the Dream combo a lot. Using standard size arcade buttons. I see. Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely need to, you know, one day probably figure out a different layout or something like that. I also don't have an FD macro. Actually, wait a minute, do I? I do. Forgot about this. But I guess I don't have an RC macro? Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I don't have an RC Mako. And I plink dash with Pinky. Oh, okay, I see, I see. Wow, your P is on your thumb button, and K is on your like index finger. Cannot reach macro. Oh, I see. Because I know, I know like hitbox players, or I guess leverless players, like, you know, because the buttons are all over the place. Like I know in Street Fighter they have the parry button sometimes on like they hit with the fat part of their thumb here, or it's like they tap it with the fat part of their hand over here. You know, they don't really like whatchamacallit. They don't like press it with a button sometimes, or at least with some of the leverless players that I met for Street Fighter. So if smaller, I goof on buttons. I see, I see. Using leverless with extra buttons messes me up. I see. Yeah, I'm just a stick player for life, man. I'm just a stick player. I don't think I can ever go into leverless. Just not in my nature. But went back to stick. I see. BRC trick, it's a fun one. Can't wait to try it out. Oh yeah, the BRC setup stuff. Like I never had any BRC setups with Testament. I would all just be doing raw BRC, and you know, just praying that I can just punish in that way, or just see what my opponent does. But now with that video and forcing me to learn new things, I now have at least 2 BRC setups that I can kind of do at like a 10% like success rate, which is better than none, you know. So can't wait to try. Yeah, if I get that situation, oh yeah, get the charge 236H in there, you know. Only I can get the dash cancel 236H in there. Let me just try to see if I can get it one more time, and then we'll end stream. One more time. Oh god. Same, the only one I did rarely was backdash BRC JP in the corner, and I've done it like twice ever off of close slash. Yeah, you know, and the thing about that is it's now gone. No longer can backdash BRC anymore, so the only way you can use BRC is now on offense. Or I guess maybe in neutral, but oh, fine. didn't get the dash cancel in there. Well, not correct, but we did get it. Oh. I wonder if this is like the equivalent of like watching what's like a TikTok like brain rot thing going on? Like what is the equivalent of this? Boy, now my brain is rotting because I'm thinking of brain rot. All right. Let's not get distracted here. All right? Let's not get distracted here. We have a goal. Let's get the fingers limber. Alright, let's reset. I think we're starting to lose it a bit. Okay. Oh. Boy, this is harder than the Dream combo. Okay, what's harder? Me doing this or throwing like infinite monkeys to figure out how to play Happy Chaos? I feel like the infinite monkeys probably have a better chance than me trying to do this setup right now. But you know what? It only takes one monkey to play Slayer, at least, so there's that. Oh, God, we finally did it. Oh, God, it took us way too long to do it. We were able to do it more consistently, like, when we first were learning it, and now, like, it took us almost, like, 20 minutes to do it. But okay, alright, well, I did my promise. I did my government-mandated hard thing with Testament. I'm hungry now. Thank you, Genmu, thank you. Let's see who is on. Let's see who is on. Playing Guilty Gear. Well, there's Dearly. We can go ahead and raid Dearly then. How about that? Oh, wait, actually. Huh. Oh, no, there he is. Okay. Even better. Even better. Let's go ahead and let's raid Kyoko. That's actually a better worth our time. Thank you for the stream. Hey, no problem, Gemu. Thank you very much for coming by. Always appreciated, you know? But yeah, you know, thank you very much, everyone. You know, Malus, Super Suragon, Durax, Reynaldo, Newton, and everyone else that came by. Always appreciated. We're gonna go ahead and raid somebody who's actually good at this game. But yeah, other than that, see you all tomorrow. We're probably gonna be actually doing ranked with Testament, and see how far we can do with these setups. So, see you all around.